Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Enchant Affiliate podcast. Now we are ready to start a magical journey into iGaming world. And today I'm your host, Pauline, Enchant Affiliate CMO. We have chosen a special guest for our first episode, Affilka and SOFTSWISS. These names do not need additional comments for those associated with games and casinos. Affilka is an affiliate marketing platform and an irreplaceable tool for iGaming operators to manage, track, and analyze their affiliates and their marketing performance in real time. 130 iGaming brands are powered by Affilka platform. This includes online casinos and sportsbooks. But let the numbers of 2021 speak for themselves. 300 million unique redirects via affiliate tracking links. 6.5 million new players registrations, 400 million euro affiliate GGR, 30,000 cash outs processed. We invited Anastasiya Baravaya, Affilka Product Owner, to understand how one of the giants of affiliate marketing works. Anastasiya, thank you so much for coming today.
Thanks for having me here, Pauline.
So let's start with you. How did you get into affiliate marketing and what was the beginning of your work at Affilka?
Well, I've been with SOFTSWISS for over 7 years already. So I started as business development manager back when the company consisted of around 50 employees. So I witnessed its transformation from a small white label provider to one of the biggest industry players in the world. After 2 years in sales, I moved horizontally to an account manager's position. So I worked as a setup project manager, overseeing casino design and development, supported live casino clients in their daily interactions with the casino platform. After that, I managed a group of online casinos for over 6 months from an operator's perspective. So basically, I was the casino director for 6 months. This is a point in my biography that not everyone in SOFTSWISS knows, not saying about the rest of the world. So that's when I got acquainted with the inner kitchen of casino operation and affiliate marketing. Affilka was already in use in some of the casinos back then, but it was a beta version of the product, to say the least. So I saw its pitfalls and problems. There was definitely lots of room for improvement. So I pitched my idea to C-levels and got the job as a PM at Affilka. So it's been a love journey for over 3 years ever since.
Wow, sounds like an unbelievable journey. But tell us more about the Affilka. What about the structure of the company? How many people are in the team? What are the departments, by the way?
As you know, Affilka is a brand in the SOFTSWISS products portfolio. So therefore, we are legally the same company. Affilka itself is roughly 4 years old. Previously, it was built into the SOFTSWISS casino platform. The same developers who built the SOFTSWISS casino platform stood at the origin of building Affilka. So for us, it was like a great jumpstart for a newbie. We took all the best technological and industry expertise to build our product MVP. Right now, the total number of SOFTSWISS employees exceeds 1,000 people. The company's offices are located in Europe and Asia, so we are starting to be a multicultural, multinational company right now. As for the Affilka team, right now, we consist of around 20 people. Among them, there are back-end and front-end developers, QA specialists, product analysts, product managers, account managers, and business development managers. Lots of managers. So on the one hand, we are independent when it comes to development and client management. We have a separate product roadmap planning. We have separate team of developers. Basically, what SOFTSWISS developers have in the works doesn't affect our capacity and productivity because we are a totally different team and a totally different product. But on the other hand, we can enjoy all the perks and advantages of the infrastructure of a large company. So in many ways, we rely on various SOFTSWISS departments like marketing, system engineers, finance, compliance, huge PSP department, HR, of course. So it's great to be under an umbrella of such a big brand as SOFTSWISS.
Sounds like a real giant is just standing right in front of you.
Yeah.
Today, updates are happening faster than one could imagine. The pandemic came first, but in 2022 it's not getting easier. How does the team deal with changes in the market? What does the company do so that partners always feel quite confident in working with you?
Well, what the last 2 years have taught us is that nobody actually deals with anything. But all jokes aside, I would definitely agree that the iGaming industry and everything that's happening within it is very volatile, and it's definitely a high-risk industry. But we have a big brother watching over us. So SOFTSWISS has been in the market for over 10 years now and has great risk management procedures in place and superb core principles. Being an offspring of SOFTSWISS, we share the same core values as our parent company does. So there's one of them that I particularly like and that I would like to share right now. And it describes SOFTSWISS actions in various scenarios, various situations. And it goes like this. A swift decision and a mistake is better than a delayed decision and lost benefit. This is the principle by which we live every day. If something changes, we act immediately. If an opportunity presents itself, we act immediately. So in the situations of chaos, we act, and only after that we process what just happened. So this gives us agility and an advantage over companies that are stuck in stiff bureaucratic procedures. So that's probably the secret to, not the secret, the recipe for our success.
You have a great philosophy. How can a new company start working with Affilka? Is it enough just to pay money, or is it something more?
Well, we work both with large affiliate programs and smaller brands. We do not have currently a score sheet or a specially created list of criteria for onboarding new clients, but it's important that they have to be from the iGaming industry because, well, our product is heavily targeted for this niche and it wouldn't work for e-com or finance or any other industries. Right now, we have customers who have around 10 brands under the same affiliate program that operate on Affilka software. And by the way, Enchant Affiliates is a great example because you have 3 brands united under one umbrella. And at the same time, we have programs that consist of just one brand, but this one brand may be bigger than all of the 10 brands combined under one roof. The majority of our clients they are licensed with Curacao and Malta, but we also have clients who are licensed by the UKGC and other local licenses. The most difficult and at the same time the most lucrative kind of client for us is the one who has an active and booming iGaming website and a big base of affiliates who is tired of their current affiliate software and wants to migrate to our platform. We've had clients migrate to us from such industry giants as Netrefer and Income Access. We've even had cases when a client decided to develop their own affiliate software from scratch. And having learned from their mistakes, they came to us. So migrations can be like a real pain in the ass for all parties, providers, operators, affiliates. But whenever we engage in such a migration, we try and make it like as smooth as possible for everyone involved.
We as Enchant affiliates feel quite happy by working with you, but tell us about situations where you had to refuse in partnership, even if a company was large.
Well, I have just the perfect example to share. Once a pretty big operator got interested in our software. They went through the demo and stuff, liked almost everything they saw. We were close to signing an agreement when they suddenly remembered that they simply have to shave the affiliates. And unless we provided them with the requested functionality, they wouldn't work with us. It was a decisive factor for them. For us, however, it was a bunch of red flags. We do not support such shady schemes, so we didn't sign with this potential client. So the trust of partners is very important to us and the company's ability to grow. Sometimes the scale of SOFTSWISS confuses people. Someone thinks that if we are a large company, then inside there is bureaucracy and slowness in decision making. But here at SOFTSWISS and Affilka, that's not the case. Being over 1,000 people strong, we do not change our principles and values, which were formed back when the company was 50 people.
I believe this is the real reason why people come back to you and why they stay with you for years and years.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Enchant affiliate brands are licensed by Curacao and MGA, as far as you know, and the fairly extensive geography coverage allows us to attract completely different types of traffic, such as Google Contacts, SEO, and mobile traffic, which in turn requires additional control and quality verification. How is quality monitoring arranged in Affilka? We know that great, but I think it's more interesting to listen to specific filters you use to check the quality and recognize fraud.
Yeah, there are two levels here. I would say the level of pre-registrations, like visits level, clicks level, and the stage when players have already registered and started depositing money and making other monetary actions. I will start with the second phase. It's especially applicable to various CPA deals. It's extremely important to cut off low-quality traffic, especially when the deals may go up as high as €500 for every qualifying lead. Some affiliates, unfortunately, abuse their position and send motivated traffic. At Affilka, we allow operators to track those players who create multiple duplicate accounts, because it doesn't make sense to pay high CPA or to pay CPA at all for those players who have duplicates. It doesn't make sense to make CPA payments when a player was disabled by the operator's team for fraud, or if a player made a baseline deposit and immediately set a self-exclusion limit, or if a player wasn't verified, for instance. Such players, they normally wouldn't bring any more value to an iGaming brand. Their lifetime value will be evaluated at their deposit baseline, and yet the CPA payment may be high. So in this case, ROI is absolutely negative. Thus, we help our operators to optimize their marketing expenses. And so, this is mostly connected to monetary actions of players, such as bets, deposits, and stuff like that. But if we look at visits, at this stage, Affilka doesn't have any CPC or CPL deals in our commission constructor. But this will be added soon. Some operators, however, make advance payments to affiliates on various CPC deals, and they track player visits and registrations manually. We've had operators come up to us and ask why there was one visit and 200 registrations associated with it for one affiliate for 1 week. They asked us what was wrong with the platform, what's wrong with Affilka. Well, there was nothing wrong. We were simply tracking duplicate, non-unique clicks with which registrations were made. And it turned out that the affiliate was sending robotised traffic, and basically there was just one visit and 200 duplicate registrations with different, probably reusable emails. So if the ratio of registrations to visits exceeds 100%, this definitely means fraud, and you can track it with Affilka. In addition to that, within Affilka, all redirects to iGaming websites, they are handled by a separate application in our infrastructure that detects bot traffic and filters it and doesn't let it through to the main casino website. So that's probably it. That's how we track fraud. That's how we track motivated traffic. And that's how we stop robotised traffic from coming to your gaming websites. In any way, if you need any help, you always have your account managers at hand, so you can always rely on them to find some disputed issues.
Now we have listened a great example of how deep analytics helps and harms some of your partners. But we believe that detailed analytics on players and all processes make life easier and make work more efficient. What can you offer partners in this direction, in addition to the usual functionality?
Well, the usual functionality would be the fact that we have comprehensive reporting. Yeah, it allows affiliates to view and analyze performance of all of their marketing campaigns and referral links, to compare brands with each other if it's a multi-brand affiliate program. Depending on the report settings, affiliates may break down data by player, by campaign, by player country, by various custom dynamic tracking parameters that they may be sending in their referral links, and so on and so forth. So these reports, they are available in the interface in various formats such as CSV, JSON, and XML, and they're also available since recently via API calls as well. So I believe we have all tastes covered when it comes to extracting stats from the affiliate program interface. But in addition to regular stats, we also offer a huge variety of postbacks, and not just registration and first deposit postbacks as most affiliate software providers offer. In our system, they are triggered on multiple events, including like any deposit, net gaming revenue, player qualification, even player pre-qualification and disqualification. So in addition to that, we also these postbacks, they are accompanied by multiple variables that can be sent with the info on a specific player action, such as deposit amount, player ID, or payment ID, something like that, so that the affiliate has more info than just the fact of a triggered postback. So they have more info on what just happened. And also, since I touched the dynamic tracking, we can store the dynamic tracking parameters such as like click IDs, web IDs, whatever they call them. We can store them, we can send them with postbacks to affiliate tracking systems, and we can show them in the reports. So affiliates can filter and break down their data by click ID, web ID, various UTM tags, and so on. That's probably it.
I think that the next question is quite natural, the security system. You collect a lot of data that makes it easier to work in general, but at the same time requires a separation of levels of access. Plus, it's equally important for the affiliate to be confident that no one never ever will get access to his money. What are you doing to prevent data leakage?
Well, first thing first, I'd say that we follow the best development practices when it comes to such things as SSL encryption and built-in protection from SQL injection and DDoS protection at an infrastructure and code level. It goes without saying that all passwords and login data is encrypted. This is like a no-brainer for everyone. In our system, operator and partner accounts, they're all secured with two-factor authentication. And if some partner doesn't secure their account with 2FA, operators usually remind them to do that. Currently, we also have various session limits and automatic session expiration triggers. So it's not like you have logged in on some device which is not yours, forgot to log out, and went away to the beach. We will log out you automatically when the session expires. So no one will have access to your precious stats and everything. In addition to that, we do have the system of roles in the affiliate platform. So operators can access the admin area only according to the roles assigned to them. Many affiliate managers, they can only see those affiliates that are tied to them, or that those affiliates that they have introduced to the affiliate program. Payments to affiliates, they can only be processed by those operators who have the required access to process payments. So almost every action on read and do something, like read and act, everything is managed through the role system, through the access system. What else do we do here? We also flag various events such as 2FA change, affiliate payment method change, cash out request, etc. We also log such events as password reset, IP addresses are tracked, changes in personal attributes. So basically, we track everything so as to be sure that we can always somehow replay the scenario if anything goes wrong. I think that pretty much covers it about security. As for the security of data, we rely fully on API integration with various B2B providers, with casino platforms, sportsbook platforms. So we receive data almost instantly. It's like every once in 15 minutes or once an hour. We have usually consistency checks between us and the platforms, so we can always check what data they sent to us and what data we have received, so that there is not something that was lost somewhere in between. And everything is super transparent in terms of getting the data from the affiliate platform provider. So basically, what I can say is that we advocate transparent relationships between affiliates and operators so that no one can cheat one another. This is visible in the commissions constructor and the way that we handle data.
I can only add that this attitude helps us guarantee honest and safe work with affiliates as well, where money and reality, and not just in words, is completely safe. Plus, we make additional validation of each payment and FTD, analyze and filter the actions of players, for example, whether they qualify, whether traffic is duplicated, and so on. All in all, as we think, we use Affilka to the fullest. Since we touched the topic of money, then tell us in what currencies can partners receive their commission, and how advanced are you in crypto payments?
Well, it's crucial for every affiliate program to make timely payouts to their affiliates. That's why we have a bunch of integrated payment systems. And these payment systems, they can be rented. I mean, merchant accounts that are owned by SOFTSWISS, they can be rented by our licensees. So you can rent such merchant accounts, such payment systems as Neteller, Skrill, CoinsPaid, which is a crypto processing method, and bank transfer, with even probably more to come. All affiliates payments, they can be processed from Affilka back office in just a couple of clicks. As an operator or as a financial manager, you press just a button, accept, and the payment goes to processing. You don't need to go and process it somewhere else. However, in addition to integrated payment systems, we also have non-integrated or so-called manual payment systems. These are the ones that we decided probably not to integrate or have, for some reason, delay the integration, but we at least collect the payment details of affiliates in them. In this manual payment systems, operators, they usually collect affiliate payment data, and they make cash outs outside the affiliate interface, outside the Affilka platform. So basically, they still click like accept or mark as paid, but they go to process these payments somewhere else. Among these manual PSPs, we now have Capitalist, WebMoney, I believe, Yandex, and a payment system called Other. This is for those cases when affiliates don't find any payment method suitable for that. As for the currencies, right now affiliates can make cash outs in Bitcoin among crypto, and if the operator rents our merchant accounts, this means that affiliate cash outs will be in euro. However, there are operators who work in other currencies like US dollars, so affiliates can also make cash outs in US dollars.
And are you considering a multi-currency withdrawal?
Of course. At the moment, we are discussing the various possibilities for fiat cash outs, but this is like at the research stage. What we are doing at the moment is making an integration with CoinsPaid, where we can use their internal currency converter. So it works like this. It allows affiliates to make cash outs from their Euro and Bitcoin balances to other crypto wallets. From the beginning, we will be supporting USDT, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and I think that's all. So basically, you will be able to make a cash out from your Euro account to your USDT wallet.
Now I have not such an easy question to you. You work with companies all over the planet. Have you experienced a situation where your partner refused to pay affiliates for certain reasons? I am thoroughly convinced that geopolitical or some other circumstances cannot influence payments, but the business does not consist only of white and black colors. What do you do in situations like this? How do you help resolve the issue?
Well, these situations, unfortunately, happen quite often, but they are mostly related to open fraud. So operator normally doesn't pay those affiliates who violate terms and conditions, bring low quality traffic, or engage in any other fraudulent activities. These are 90% of all cases, and this is an okay procedure. But probably the thing you are asking for is not like this fraudulent activities of affiliates, something else. Sometimes, operators don't pay affiliates, and they do it for no good reason. For instance...
and what do you do?
Let me get straight to it. I'll just make an example. An operator goes out of market, goes out of business, has no budget to continue their operation. They have no budget to reconcile with their B2B providers, their game providers, players, and as a result, affiliates as well. These are bankrupts. And here, there's not much we can do. Actually, if we are the provider of merchant account services, we have the bankroll, for instance, of this affiliate, or not affiliate, the operator. And if this bankroll covers, let's say, the dues, the debts of this operator to us, and if there is something left, we can still send it to affiliates. However, the thing here is that we provide the software. We are a middleman. We do not sign any, direct agreements with affiliates. So we cannot really be held accountable here. So that's probably it. We can be really a middleman and a liaison. That's the word, a liaison between the affiliate and the operator. However, since we are a truly third party here, there's not much we can do, only to somehow manage the expectations of each other.
But have you ever tried to help to solve the situation if you had it?
We did, but it doesn't always result in any way that we want it. Because if the operator owes, for instance, something to us, we are, first of all, we are following this debt. And if he owes something to affiliates, it's not like we can really control it. We can see it, of course. We can see all the debts. When the brand, for instance, is closing, we usually ask the operator to pay all the bills and pay all the cash out requests already made by affiliates. However, the operator doesn't always have the money to do that.
That's great. But anyway, you have tried. At least that is a good decision as well. You said that some of your partners tried to use another platform and were disappointed. Tell me, please, are there any strong competitors in the market for you? Do you monitor their activities and their achievements? Because as for Enchant, we love your managers and we love your updates on all you're making, because sometimes it feels like everything we ask you to do is implementing the next day. So what about the competitors? Are there any of them in the market for you?
Thanks so much for such sweet words. I believe you're not the only ones blessed to have responsive account managers. In fact, I would say that we have a most amazing team of account managers because they're always caring and always place the customer first. And even if you read the testimonials on our website, you will see that every other testimonial mentions how great our account managers are. But if we are talking about the competition, of course, we monitor the competitors constantly and do it closely. Basically, you can never underestimate your competition. They may serve like a source of inspiration for you, and in some ways, they can push you for innovation. To tell you the truth, there is one software provider that sometimes I'm terrified of. They have great software features, and they're doing a great job. But I won't be giving any names, so as not to give ourselves some black publicity.
So if you don't want to give names, then tell us about free updates that will make partners work even easier than now.
3 updates. Okay, just 3. Okay. Recently, we have released our reports API and supporting API documentation for it. I don't know what took us so long to do that, but we finally did. So this will definitely help those partners who want to get instant reporting to the BI tools via API calls. So this is the thing that's already happened. In addition to that, as I already mentioned, we are planning to introduce these multiple currency cash-outs, crypto cash-outs via CoinsPage. So definitely affiliates who work with crypto, who are familiar with crypto, they will enjoy it. Another thing worth mentioning is the traffic report we are working on that will help affiliates to analyze visits in more detail by country, device, operating system, unique, non-unique clicks, this kind of stuff. And following this release, we will also add CPC deals, so they will also be available in the Affilka platform. And one of the things that Enchant affiliates brought to our attention are postbacks. Currently, postbacks in our system, they are configurable at a level of a campaign or a referral link. We will be introducing global account postbacks, so they will be sent for the whole affiliate account rather than for a specific campaign. So this was an idea that you gave us during one of our system audit sessions. And the last but not least probably is sub-affiliate reporting. That's the thing that we will be adding in the future for our affiliates and operators as well.
That is the greatest thing, because many of our affiliates complained that they need to make thousands and thousands of manipulations in order to view just a little part of statistics on their partners. But we came up with an idea that our affiliates really liked. We created a master account, and now our affiliates see statistics maybe at the same level as our team sees, but also we remember about the security.
Guilty as charged. I mean, we know about this issue with sub-affiliates, and I'm so glad that you found a workaround. What Affilka is great, what is great about Affilka is that if something is not implemented, there is almost always a workaround on how you can do something. So it's great. Regarding sub-affiliates system and reporting, at the moment we are conducting a large-scale refactoring procedure of this functionality. So soon we will be introducing new sub-affiliate rewards. We will be introducing sub-affiliate reports, and the whole system of sub-affiliation will be changed. Then also, in addition to that, we will be focusing on system stability and security because our customer base is growing. The number of redirects to our website is growing, to your websites is growing. So we will be diving. We have a data science department within SOFTSWISS, research and development and data science. So probably we will be diving into some predictive behavioral stuff for players this year. And I think we will be working on lots of purely technical issues that you as an operator, normally you don't see it, but it's happening under the covers, such as eliminating technical debt, upgrading to a new Ruby on Rails version, stuff like that. In these cases, we do not develop any new features, but we are doing everything possible so that the product scales and that the new feature development can be done easier. So we are basically all ears. We are listening to our operators. We're listening to their needs, and you are the greatest source of inspiration and product development for us.
Thank you so much for such kind words. But Anastasia, I have my last question for you. Do you have an enchanting dream that one day could become a Affilka great goal?
An enchanting dream, the Affilka great goal. I wish that the Affilka team gathers this year. It's a very down-to-earth goal. It's a very down-to-earth dream, probably. But since the Affilka team is scattered around Europe and Asia, I wish that this year the Affilka team meets for a big team building event, and probably we will invite some of our partners, some of our clients, and we throw a huge corporate party, get to know each other, and I hope that it will all be happening in a better world than it is now.
To be honest, for me right now it sounds like an utopia, but I believe that one day that will come true. Anastasia, thank you so much for coming. It was an absolute pleasure having you as a guest.
Thanks for having me today, Pauline. The pleasure was all mine. Thank you.
Enchant Affiliates is a company fundamentally based on expertise in the iGaming affiliate marketing industry. We care about your traffic the same way we care about our players. Enchant Affiliates is your magic partner in a gambling world.